That's good.
Yeah, just goes.
Okay. So I'm just going to kind of do some sending drills walking around out here, you know, to see how good he's. I'll get it for you. I get it. You don't like it, do you? You don't like it, do you? Thank you. Huh? So let's address this for a second, right? Instead of me going and trying to grab his ear, right? I'm going to ask him to come to my ear, right? So here, I'm going to put my hand here, and I'm just going to ask him to come to it. And then I'm going to touch it. If he's okay with that, I'm going to pet him a little lower. I'm going to come back. He doesn't, right? So I'm just going to stay here. I'm going to say, come to my hand, please. And I'm just going to wiggle. Good boy. Good boy. And so here I might rest my arm on his neck, put my hand over his ear, see how he accepts that. And if that's good, then I might just do one little squeeze and pull, and I'm going to touch. Now he's moving all over. I'm just going to stay with him until he relaxes. And then I'll pet. And then I'll try to touch. I won't try to grab or I touch. Then I'll pet. And then I leave. I touch. And then I'll pet and leave. I'll touch. You notice it's getting better every time? Touch. So he's moving. But then I'll pet and leave. I'll touch. I'll pet and leave. I'll touch. I'll pet and leave. Right? So now I can clean the inside. I know. So now I'm messing with him because he's being a goofball. And I know he's okay with me touching because he just told me he was. So I'm just going to mess with him a little bit. Yeah, now my thumb's wiggling around inside. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Just figured to get that over with. It showed up, right? And that's my rule. If whatever shows up, we address. You know, you can always say, well, I need to work on that. But, you know, sometimes that never comes. So if it shows up, especially if I'm in a training session, you know, I'm going to address it right away. Oops. Now that was not cool. So see, something showed up. So we got to address it. Shh. Shh. Hey. No. Go away. You see what happened? Hey, enough. Summit, no. See what happens? Yeah, goofy and the dogs get crazy? Huh? They're telling you to relax. Good boy. Good boy. So I think it's this tree that's bothering him. But the why isn't important. All that matters is I'm asking him to do something. I know what I need him to do. It's safe for him to do it. So if it's not working, I just keep working. So for me to, you know, if he went by me like that and I just jumped back and was, what was that all about? I lost valuable time. And luckily it's nothing. He just wanted to get away and went over there and it was fine. But if he had a super emotional address, he got all kinds of momentum to drag me off. So I don't need to even waste a split second on what was that all about. It was, what did I need from him? How do I get him back under control? I have to do that immediately, habitually, automatically, right away. Right? Okay, so I think we got this under control. Lost his hind end right there. So we're going to try that one more time just because of what happened there. I'm going to try and time that turn just right to get that hind end. And I'm going to be ready. Yeah. So I assume being close to the tree is the problem, but whatever it is, doesn't matter. I need that hind end to move. I asked it to. So he feels like he's too close. He doesn't realize he's not. He thinks he's too close. So I'm just going to kind of show him, I got your back. I'm not going to let you bump into it. I'm not going to let it attack you. You see, he's hesitating on that yield. So anytime we can show him, okay, so what just happened there is he was kind of stuttering in his mind. Which way do I, he was thinking about escaping. So my pause was so that the most important thing in this situation is that he understands where he's supposed to go. So my pause was guiding him to just look this way, relax for a second, and then now we can go. Now, I made him wait way longer than he needed to, but only for the explanation, you know, but I just needed him to not think about escaping and pay attention to the direction I needed him to go. Nice. Oh. So the hind end started to go, but then as he got closer to the tree, he stopped again. So I'm going to try and keep my feet right here, and I'm not going to move at all unless I need to get him started. I might take a step to say, come on, I need you to go. Come on, I need you to go. And woo. Okay, so he's locking up and he's pushing forward instead of softening to the left. We need him to soften in my direction. He seems to be okay this way. Like, well, there's a little push there, but that hind end drifts pretty good this way. And turn. See right here? Oh, that's better. Much better. From here to here looked really nice. I don't know if you'll see that in the camera, but I mean, there'll be a better picture on the other side as well. You just won't see the same thing I saw. Right here, see how his nose is like towards you in the tree? I want to bring it back. So when I send him, I want to draw there, nice, and push. We're going to do that again in the other direction, getting a little tangled up. So out we go. Get the nose back. We got it right away. Beautiful. And the hind end's drifting. Nice. Okay, so we can walk away from this one now because that was really nice. He started to bend to me right away as soon as I drew back, and I was still putting the energy into the rib cage so that he wasn't doing this, but doing this as well. I needed him to soften his whole body from his nose to his hip. And he started that really good. He had a moment right here that he wasn't, but he stayed in with me. And as soon as he came out and I pushed on that hip, he moved over. So we can go find another spooky spot, like maybe by these bushes right here, because this is, you know, something that a predator could hide in, you know, and, you know, I might move a couple of these so that he doesn't trip and hurt himself. Damn it. Throw that up high. Get this one in a little tight up. Okay. All right. Okay. So how he just turned right now tells me he doesn't have a problem here. We'll do it a couple times just to see if something happens. But you notice I'm trying to like stay put and get him. He's got a little concern there, but he's not so overwhelmed that he's not listening, right? And that's the whole point of doing these emotional drills. It's not to say, I got to get my horse to stop being scared, because that may never happen. What we need to do is to make sure that even if they're scared, they can still do stuff with a sound mind and not be overwhelmed by the fear that they freeze up or do something just totally ridiculous that gets them in more trouble, right? So he can be scared all he wants. That's okay. He's just got to be able to be guided even when he's scared. It's not really a big deal that he's afraid. I mean, hell, fear is a real thing, and it's meant to keep us safe. So, you know, respect the fear. But, you got to back up. You got to back up. There you go. You see what you did? Huh? So there was a moment right there that he let his emotions get the best of him, and he almost did something that he shouldn't have. But he regained sensibility, which is nice. And that's the whole point of this stuff. Regain sensibility as quick as possible so we can get ourselves out of a pickle when they show up. Let's see what happens this way. Good job. So now I'm going to actually send him through here. Well, it's green, so it might be edible, you know. And so there's a bunch of small little saplings here. Gonna rub on his feet. So right there, he got just a little too close to me. So I rubbed my knuckles on him, kind of pet him and bumped him on his way through, just to kind of say, give me some space. See, this way he's giving me plenty of space, but this way he didn't. Let's see if he does it better this time. Good job. Good job, buddy. Good job. Now, he hurried. He hurried. We don't want him hurrying. We just need him to walk through. There, that was nice. Come on through again. Good. All right. So let's go find another area. See what we can find over here. Or maybe I'll walk around and just see if anything makes him want to go quicker or shy away from anything. Okay, so he might be trying to shy away from this, so let's try this right here. I'm going to kind of send him to you for a second, just to... So he's a little confused. And let's see what we got. This is a good spot. And again, I'm just going to keep my feet planted. Ah, what do we got? Might be the dogs up on the hill. Might be the fact that we're on the edge of the sun and the shade. So he's got a little too close there, right? And so this right here, what we're doing, we're working on so many things right here, right? We're addressing emotions, right? We're getting him a better understanding of our requests for going through a gate, you know, going into a stall, loading onto a trailer, anything at all, crossing a stream, walking across the top, stepping on a bridge or a platform of any kind. You know, these sending drills, the more you do them, and the more, this is how you get a self-loading horse. You know, everybody wants that self-loading horse for a trailer. This is how you get a self-loading horse. if you can send them over or into or through or under or whatever, through all these things, then when it comes time to point him to the trailer and say, go in, he's going to go in, you know? And it's not going to be a trailer issue because he knows what you just requested, because you've did it in so many different ways. And so anytime I have a horse that has a trailer issue, I usually don't go to the trailer to practice it. I do stuff like this. Okay, I'm going to move on. That wasn't horrible at all. I might want to, yeah, right here. Let's, I'm going to see how quickly his mind works to get him out of a bind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send him around this tree, and I'll be prepared to get to the other side so my hands don't get burned and pulled onto the tree. But I want him to go around, and then I'm going to ask him to stop by putting a little pressure on the rope. And I'm going to wait till he's over there when I do it, though, so that...
Something must have bit him in that moss because he was laying there.
Oh, probably like something sticking up out of the ground he laid on. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna see how quickly he can come off of pressure, or is he gonna panic? Okay, so this is just a test to see. We'll send him out, get him to go around, and now we ask him to stop and come back. Haha, that worked. Okay, so now we'll do it with some momentum in the other direction. Okay, so he's instantly coming off of it. Now, I wasn't paying attention to my body, so was he listening to my body? Because if I'm telling him to go here, because if I'm automatically turning, right? Yeah, so I'm still saying go, and he's recognizing he can't. Yeah. So that's good. So these are the moments that it's okay for him to overrule us, right? And we got to teach him those, because if he thinks I got to do what you say no matter what, he might get himself in trouble because we didn't recognize something. I want to let him know I hear him, you know? So, but I wasn't paying attention because he came off it so easy. I wasn't sure if I was turning my body and he was listening to me. And if that was the case, then we were losing an important piece of that drill. So, all right, buddy, we got to find a new spot now. Where are we going to go play? Let's go in the middle over here. Okay, let's play here for a minute. It's all uneven. There used to be a stump there that I pushed out with the tractor. So part of the root is still sticking up. So there's stuff for him that he could trip over. We can send him over here maybe and have him go over that. And he's a little worried about it, so I'm going to move a little closer to it. And that might be because of that. There we go. No worries. Now I'm going to take him even deeper. Go over that one. Watch out, dog. You're going to get yourself in trouble. Good job. So he'll make a good bushwhacker.
Does make a difference. I know. He's not scared.
Up. That's not where you're supposed to go. He picked the worst possible place, too. What a goofball. Come on now. Get over there. Come on. And it's probably because of these branches. All right. I got a hill I want to see if he'll climb. You may want to stand over here with your back so the camera's not picking up the sun.
Where do you want me?
Probably like just anywhere where you're not going to be getting a glare off the lens. And I just want to move a couple of these things because I don't want him getting tripped up and fall off of this, because I know he likes to rear when he's... And if he rears and falls over, this is a pretty good drop. Yep. I got to come back and do some cleanup here. Okay, let's get rid of that.
Look at you. You're ready to go up, aren't you, bud?
That pot's pretty much dead, but the rest of the plant's alive, so... All right. All right, let's see if he'll go. I'm going to try and send him up. If he doesn't go up on his own, then... Oop, I don't want to do that because I might come down the side. Okay, ready? And this is where I may need the flag. Did you bring it? Is it? Yeah, okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, so he doesn't want to go up on his own. Let's come up here and then go down here. Okay, now let's see if he'll do that by himself. Good boy. Good job. Can you do it again without the drama? Good job. Good job. Whoop, whoop. Hey, that was really good. Yeah. Yeah. Geez, I wonder, can I do this? Go up. Go ahead. All right. I go up with you. Come on. Whoop. Up. Oh, wait. We got troubles. Come on, put your head on that side. Okay. Come on. There you go. Let's try. Come on, you can do it. I know you can. You want to try an easier route? Let's try an easier route. Come on. Follow me. Okay, follow me. Whoop. You stepped on it. Okay. You do it by yourself now? Huh? Show me you can handle it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, so he keeps side passing into me. I had to bump him with my hand. I just didn't want him panicking, jumping into me. So I got to pause on this exercise for a minute, just because maybe I'll step here and have him just do some small circles around me. Make sure he stays off me. Can't have any of those wanting to, there we go. Good job. Good job, buddy. So right there, I'm going to totally let him loose. I'm going to give him a second here. I don't know what the problem was, but I knew there was something making him want to look this way and then move in my direction. And whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. What matters is I need him to understand when I push the shoulder out and draw the nose in. See, right now I'm not getting it. Shoulder out, nose. See, it's still a problem. I'll tap it just to say, there. See, now the shoulder's moving and the nose is coming in. Now he'll probably go. No, so whatever his issue is here, this is good that we found it. We're not playing with the hill like I wanted to, but we'll get to it once we get over this, right? And again, this is just another way to address his emotions and let him understand that no matter what he thinks is big and scary, chances are it's nothing. We know better than he does. So look to us for advice. If we're asking you to do it, it's okay, right? And as long as we don't get him in trouble, tripped, tangled, injured, right? He'll believe us the more we do things and we don't get him in trouble. Good job. Now, see, the nose stayed out, but the shoulder did not come in, right? So we got half of the equation fixed. And I wouldn't say fixed, actually, but we want to get that shoulder. Okay, so his feet are coming here. I would really like to see them over here. Much better. Much better. Still not awesome because his nose is going the wrong way and he doesn't have that nice soft shape in his body. But every time he does it, I'm going to let him come here, relax, and I'm going to give him a pet. And I'm going to ask him to do it again. Take the nose out, take the shoulder out, forward, nose in, shoulder out. And so here, by me painting his side with this, I'm just reminding him to soften that area. So didn't start out great. I'm just going to keep moving right now. There you go. That's better. He stayed nice. Now, head's a little high, nose is forward. So mentally, he's still having a little bit of an issue with that. But he's going. Nose to me. Nose to me. Okay. So he's saying, you know what? I think it's safe to go, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. Right? So basically he's saying, I don't fully trust this situation. Right? So I want to remind him to look at me, take the shoulder out there. Good. That was nice. Right? And so if just take this concept and bury that concept in your mind, because it doesn't fit just here in this situation. It fits in everything you do. Whatever you do, you got to remind him that you know better than he does, right? Not with an ego or, you know, it's just true. We know the human world. They don't understand. Things that they're afraid of are nothing to be afraid of a lot of times. And sometimes we have that same issue too, but we know more about the human world than they do. So it's up to us to remind them, you know, when I make a request, this is nice and soft. Oh, now the dog's there, but it doesn't matter, right? I don't really, none of that matters. We're asking for something that he can do, and it's totally safe for him to do. So, yeah. Crowding me just a little bit. So if he does that again, this time I might get ready to take the rope and kind of just touch him like that with it. This time maybe he'll go a little further. So now that I touched him, I'm going to touch him some more because I believe that me touching him is what made him do all that goofy stuff. So I want to let him know that, hey, this is just a conversation I'm having with you because you're getting too close to me. And I would really like for you to give, right? And so by me touching, I'm just going to continually touch him now, just because. Hey, enough. I gotta adjust my thing. Nice. Good job. Now this might be a little over redundant here, but I'm glad I did it again. Good job. And one more time, if he does it good, then I'll see if he'll climb the hill. Good. Nice. It's okay. I have to stay with you. You go that way. Huh? Maybe I'll just stay up here and see if that helps. Good job. Whoop, stay with me. Stay with me. You want to come back up the other way now? Good. Woo. There. Come on up. Good job. Okay. All right. We got through another obstacle. Huh, buddy? You learning stuff today? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's always stuff every day.
I don't got nothing. I'm just cleaning something off your face. I don't know what else to address. Oh, I got some big stuff he can climb over. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Let me get by you. Just big trees laying on the ground. That's all. Have him step over them. He might decide to jump them. So I just got to make sure that if he does jump, I could go over there. Could go here. And then we got these two right here. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Yeah, he doesn't have any issues with stuff. Yeah, he just wanted to go through there.
He really does.
Yeah, let's go the other direction here. Whoop, 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 whoop. See if there's... Oh, I wanted the other one too, buddy. I wanted the other one too. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good job. Okay. All right. So, don't want to take a chance of messing up his legs. He's not wearing any boots or anything. So, I don't know. I guess that's pretty good.